the return of my YouTube channel. It's been 3 years, I'm pretty sure, since I last did a vlog. I used to do vlogs all the time. I've obviously posted some kind of like educational stuff, but no real like day in the life vlog sort of stuff. So much has happened in the past 3 years, which I think I'll definitely do a separate YouTube video kind of like going into all of that, because I think you guys do deserve to know about that, the people that obviously want to see. I feel like I'm definitely a very different person to who I was when I was last documenting, in the best way possible. So much has happened, so much has changed. Obviously now living in Dubai as well, I don't want to start my first video back being something that's kind of negative, and I want to show you guys, what I'm obviously getting up to now. I literally just got off a flight. I was in Bali for the last week and a half with two of my really good friends and clients, Amy and Karen, and just went and got my cardio done, my steps, cooking some meals now. And I've been in Australia as well for the past 4 weeks. Well, I've actually been away for the past 6 weeks. I was in Australia for 4 weeks with comps for the Season B IFBB shows. Team did amazing. I'll go into that through this video as well and give a little bit of a rundown of how the team went. And then went to Bali, and now I'm back in Dubai. And life has literally been so freaking hectic, and so much is going on business-wise, personal, so much is coming up, and I really want to start showcasing that and bringing that back for you. And so many people have been like, Tabby, I want to see your vlogs again. So I thought no better time to do it. I'm feeling like I'm finding myself again, and the past few years have been really shit, to be honest, and I think that's okay to admit. And like I said, I do want to go into that in another video, because I think you guys do deserve to know and see that sort of like vulnerability and see that side. And I think I'm ready now to like move on from it, if that makes sense, and show you guys what I get up to on a day-by-day basis now. So follow along for my first YouTube video back 3 years later. Alright, as I said, I was going to take you guys through a full day, like roughly what I kind of do from the morning, like that I get up. Today's the day after I've landed, so it's Saturday. Yesterday ended up being hectic because I just didn't sleep. Like I was honestly so wrecked. But things are good. I just had I had a low weigh-in. It was like 1.5 kilos down, which is unreal. So every morning I like to wake up, get dressed, do my posing, do my check-ins. I'll do that first, like my check-in with my coach. And then after that is I kind of get ready for the day, have my coffee, and get into like my client check-ins after that. Because Dubai is like 6 hours behind Australia, most of my clients have already sort of like checked in for the morning. And then most of my clientele is still based in Australia. I would say probably like 60% are in Australia. The other 40% would be a mix of like US, UK, but Canada. So I can do those later in the day. But let's do some check-ins. My check-in, actual check-ins, and let's get into the day. It's currently 7 a.m. I'm not an early bird, guys. Don't wake up at 5 a.m. It's not me. I'll wake up at 7. I'm gonna have to get into a much better routine with my vlogging again now that I'm back. So I've sat here for like 2 hours now, done my check-in, done most of my client check-ins. I've still got a few more to do. I've also been getting into a little bit of a better place with just, I'm not gonna be like journaling. I'm not a journaler, but more so just like writing things out, documenting how I feel, working on my nervous system. That's what I was saying at the start of this. I want to go into more of a YouTube style video into what has helped me, what I've kind of gone through over the past 3 years, but kind of being in touch with myself. And I know that sounds like very voodoo, and I'm not a voodoo person. Please, I'm so not. And even like journaling and stuff is just something that I'm still trying to get better at, but I need to get better at just expressing feeling and emotion and being more in touch with how I do feel, because I'm very like a beige neutral person. And so I tried to do that in the morning and trying to get a little bit better at it. So now that that's done, it's a little bit later in the morning. I'm gonna go do some cardio. So I've got 30 minutes of cardio to do, which I can technically do any kind of cardio I want. But all the buildings here that in Dubai kind of like a residence and a hotel. So they've all got like usually really good gyms. So my gym has ellipticals and Stairmasters. I usually just do elliptical because I got obsessed with doing Stairmaster at my last preps, and they just ruined my glutes. So now that I'm like, you know what, not prepping, but I'm like, now that I'm like just, dieting and trying to move my body a little bit more. I want to maintain my glutes. So I'll do a little bit of elliptical and then also do some walking because it's way too hot here to walk outside, and I'm trying to do 14,000 steps at the moment. And generally when I say way too hot, it's not like 30 degrees, it's like 50 degrees. It generally is too hot to go outside. You get very, very dizzy. So yeah, I get lots of steps on and my cardio done. Okay, cardio done. Did 30 minutes. I ended up doing 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. The ellipticals weren't being used, but they were like taking forever to turn on. So I was like, it was a Stairmaster morning and I had work to do. So I was like, I need to watch something, get me on the stairs. My brain was everywhere. Not an excuse, but you know, my ears are still so blocked from the plane yesterday. If anyone knows how to unblock them, this will be uploaded and they'll probably be unblocked by then. But anyway, then I did 30 minutes of walking just to get that done and dusted. I'm now doing just my morning supplements. So I'll run you guys through what I am taking. Obviously open and honest about this sort of stuff. Not taking any PEDs. Haven't taken them since I last left off stage 3 years ago. Don't think I ever will again either. So go me. So what am I taking? Turmeric curcumin, 500 milligrams. I'm taking this twice a day. So I'm taking 1,000 milligrams, one in the morning, one at night. Turmeric curcumin is great for inflammation, natural as well. Zinc is great for immune support, so I take 50 milligrams, I take one at night. Then I take COQ10 and I take it's supposed to be 150 milligrams, but these are 100 milligram tablets. I take one in the morning, one at night as well. So it's supposed to be 300 milligrams. And so I end up taking 3 of these, one in the morning, one at midday, one at night. This is also great for heart health too, COQ10 and inflammation. I take milk thistle, which I need to actually put in. This one is 300 milligrams, but I'm pretty sure that I have to take 600 milligrams. I take one of these in the morning. By the way, I take everything with food. Do not be taking your supplements without food. Also, what I take is not always what you should take. I take these, as you can see, a lot of this is for like inflammatory control because my body is inflamed. Take it with food though, don't be dumb and take it first thing in the morning. Vitamin D3 I also take. I don't take a lot of that though, just 5,000 IU, one in the morning. Some people should take 1,000 IU of that, one in the morning, one in the evening, but I just do it in the morning. And then I will also do betaine HCl, which is just a digestive enzyme, a digestive support. And I do this usually after each meal. However, I do sometimes forget because I obviously use a pill container. My pill container doesn't have 6 things a day for my 6 meals. So I usually just do morning and night, which helps me. But I'm pretty good with my digestion anyway. I'm not someone that gets bloated and I don't typically need a hell of a lot of digestive aid and support. That's what I'm taking. I'm also taking L-carnitine. I take injectable L-carnitine. I take just 1 ml a day. Yeah, that's what I do with my supplements. You guys should definitely be supplementing. All they do is literally that, supplement you, but better off taking them than not taking them. That is for sure. And I get all my supplements from iHerb as well. All right. I'm going to take you guys through my brekkie because I am dieting at the moment as well. I try to push out my first meal. So it's about 10 o'clock now. Like I said, woke up around 7, push out my first meal until 10, just because then I can have my meals closer together. It works better for me. I do fasted cardio, get my work done. Yes, I am hungry by this point. I'm like, get me some food, but I'm not on death's doorstep either. So full day of eating is not going to be very exciting. I also have never, like my gas does not work. Like that will spark, but like no flame will literally come up because in Dubai, no one cooks. However, because this is the first time that I have ever dieted, and as you guys know, if you've watched my previous vlogs, when I diet, I'm like, get in, get it done. Fucking control your controllables. I would usually still order, and I was going to do an ordering process still, because they usually just drop my meals at my door every morning. But I bought an air fryer yesterday, and when you order the stuff here, it comes literally 15 minutes later. They have like noon minutes. It came, so I was like, I'm gonna try cooking, see how it goes. If I don't like it, I'll just go back to my ordering. It'll be easy. What I eat is very basic anyway. So my my meal 1 is very suboptimal, but we'll run you through it anyway. All right, so I have water with 30 grams of protein powder. I'm not working, again, I don't work with any brands anymore. Even clothing brands, don't work with anyone. I don't want to be like, everything that I promote is because I don't promote anything. Anything that I use is because I genuinely like it. That's why, or else I just won't use it. I don't want to be posting or using something that I just don't like. Okay, so that's exactly 30 grams. So I have 30 grams of protein powder. This is just like one of the most generic protein brands in the UAE. So I'll have that. And then I always add about 2 grams of salt because, again, I do have POTS. I do need to have, it is about 4 to 6 times the amount of salt as you guys and sodium in my diet, just to make sure that it's keeping my blood pressure elevated. I was taking blood pressure medication and I was having to take it every 4 hours to keep my blood pressure up for the past 2 years. I've actually recently come off that about 10 weeks ago. And that's why I've been able to be like, oh fuck, I'm actually feeling better mentally, physically. My body's clearly responding better. And I'm noticing this by all these things. I've been able to come off medication and there's been so many positives. So yes, that has been a good thing for me, but I've also obviously I've had to monitor it by still being manageable with lots of salt and sodium and that sort of stuff. So, and then I have 100 grams of blueberries and 15 grams of almond butter. We're gonna keep pressing unit. And that is my meal one. So 100 grams of blueberries, 15 grams of almond butter, and 30 grams of protein powder. George has been raving about being in my vlog.
Can you fuck off? It's literally, I've still got 30 seconds.
You actually got 40, but
I'm gonna talk like...
Okay, you got 20 seconds. We're doing ice bath. We're not really doing sauna because it's not great for my pots, and Dubai's a sauna, so we can just go outside if we want to be in there. Ice bath, doing 3 rounds, 1 minute each. You got 5 seconds. Guys, it is so bloody hot right now. I'm waiting for my cab. We just trialed a new gym and I'm genuinely sweating. Like, the heat here is indescribable. You can't walk outside. It's way too hot. Like, I need to get in shade and I need my cat to hurry up. Like, that's literally what I need right now. I was gonna film my entire day of eating, but I realized 1, I don't eat a lot, and 2, I'm terrible at this whole vlogging thing, so I need to get a hell of a lot better. Anyways, I'm cooking my dinner now, but my dinner is basically the same as my meal 2, which is my lunch meal. So I'm gonna get a little bit better at filming tomorrow. And I have successfully cooked everything today. And by cooking, I mean utilize my air fryer. The only thing that I actually have to cook is chicken in my day, because I'm not eating any carbohydrates at the moment, just because I'll go into it in another YouTube video. Got hypoglycemia. I know that would basically mean eat more carbohydrates, but for me, when I eat carbohydrates, I seem to go quite hypo and I go hypoglycemic. So instead, I prefer to drink my carbohydrates, which is why I have, like, you can't see it, I've got stacks of coconut waters. I have basically a liter of coconut water a day. So I usually prefer to drink my liquids, drink my carbohydrates, and have a lot of fats. So just like I will in this meal now, like for example, this meal was 100 grams of salad. I had 100 grams of cucumber in my meal 2, and then I have 75 grams of avocado in this one. In my other one, I had 100 grams of avocado, but I'm gonna have 75 grams of, shut that. I'm gonna have 75 grams of avocado in this meal, plus 25 grams of almond butter. Amazing. So I'm on a real high fat diet at the moment. Anyway, why am I trying to lose weight at the moment? It's because it's the first time. I hate when people are like, you don't need to lose weight. I don't care. You don't need to do it either. If you don't want to. I want to. I love pushing my body. I love being able to push to an extreme. I love seeing what I'm capable of doing, and I haven't been able to do that for 3 bloody years. So I'm going to do that now. Do you know what I mean? Get a little bit shreds, start to see a bit of ab definition, and start to see what my body, you know, kind of looks like underneath. Because it's cool. Because why not? If I'm feeling healthy, you don't have to agree with it. You don't have to do it. And I don't care. So yeah, anyway. I'm going to have 75 grams of avocado, 100 grams of lettuce, 200 grams of cooked chicken. I also eat a very high protein diet. So it's high protein, high fat. And why do I do this? Again, it slows down the digestive tract. So it actually slows down it keeps you fuller for longer. Of course, protein's the most satiating macronutrient, so protein's going to keep you fuller for longer. But also, it slows down my digestive system, so the carbohydrates that I do consume don't just run through me, so I don't go hyperglycemic. There you go, a bit of science for you in your day. I'm going to eat this meal. Starving at 7 o'clock, by the way. How nice is my view, by the way? It's the Royal Atlantis there. It's beautiful, eh? I may live in a shoebox, but I live in a very nice area. Over my last 6 weeks of travel, there's obviously so much that I can take away. But my biggest takeaways is, one, I just love being minimal. I love having my space here. I live in a little 1-bedroom apartment. I love it. I love it so much. In Melbourne, back in Australia, I obviously had a big home, lived in the city, had an amazing view, had a really nice car. I sold my car 2 weeks ago, and why did I buy a brand new AMG? Someone please tell me why I did that, just before I moved to Dubai. Sold that, got it off my hands, and I was just proud of myself for being everything's done. I still have my house in Australia, so I've got tenants in there, renting that out, and I've just realized that I don't, I can live minimally, and I think I am just a minimal person. I like nice things, and I like having my little safe space, but that's what I need. I just need my little safe space, and that's what exactly this is. My 1-bedroom apartment here, like I said, it's beautiful, in such a nice area. I love the area that I live in, and this is home for me, and I'm glad that reassurance of when I went away made me realize this is truly home. And it's been so nice to come back here, be on my own. I love being in my own company, and I think that's one thing that everyone needs to be able to do, is just be in your own company. When you enjoy being on your own, you can go an entire day. Guys, sometimes I go an entire week without seeing someone, without catching up with someone. Generally, I'm talking to clients all day, that's fine. But today, I didn't need to speak to anyone. It wasn't a client, and I genuinely love that, because I love being in my own space, love being in my own company, love taking my boxes, love doing my cardio, love doing my steps, and yeah, it's nice to be able to have that feeling. I'm gonna have my dinner. I still need to do some client work, some back-end stuff. I also realized going away how much I actually do work. I'm not just an online coach that does some check-ins in the morning. I love it, but I work non-stop. I love it. And so I'm going to do some work. I'm going to do a little bit of journaling to finish the night, have my dinner. I still need to finish my steps. So I've obviously, like I said, I've trained on cardio, and I've done 13,000 steps. I need to get 14, but I'll go into the treadmill downstairs to finish that later. But yeah. That is my dinner. And that is my favorite meal of the day, hands down. This is just the realities of obviously running a business, which people don't show you about. It's 8:30. I've still got a consult at 9, and then I've got another consult at 9:30. But the thing is, I am wrecked. I'm so grateful that I'm so busy. I don't think I realized how much I actually do until I go away as well, and sometimes I'm around either other online coaches, or I see other people in their businesses, and I'm like, wow, I'm doing 5 to 7 consults a day sometimes, and I need to be on my phone. I've got so many clients. I want to be working. I thrive off this, and I think that's why even when I'm dieting, right now I'm dieting,
it's been the easiest thing in the world because I'm so busy. Like, if there's a tip to help you diet, it's literally just be so busy. But I'm wrecked. Like 8:30, I've got a call at 9 and another one at 9:30. I'm probably not going to get into bed after I've done all my onboardings and after I've closed things and stuff, probably till like 10. I like to be in bed asleep at 9. But again, that's the reality of just making money, living on your own, having to make it work, and thriving. Once they are my clients, once they're on the team, we can put them with other coaches, and the systems and stuff we've got in place are all really great. And to be honest, I actually love doing sales calls, and that's why I don't have a closer on my team either, and I still do the sales. But yeah, this is the fun stuff. Because my calls right now, they're both from the UK. We usually do US, UK in the evenings. I have most of the day spare, and then it's like mornings is Australian for me. But yeah, team, that's where we're currently sitting at, doing my work. Finish my steppies. $100 dirham. And do you guys want to know what I bought? A pack of salad, 500 grams of chicken, and some almond butter. But Tabby, what's dirhams? That's like $45. This is why don't move to the UAE. Everyone's like, yeah, but Dubai, you guys don't pay tax. Firstly, I do pay tax, everyone. I do pay tax. I pay 9%. I know it's not 45% what I was paying in Australia, but you still pay tax here. Plus, do you know how much it costs to set up your business here? And you have to renew it every single year. Then the taxes, then the accountants, then the actual quality of living. You can't buy, like, I can't buy a kilo of chicken at Waitrose. I have to buy 500 grams. And 500 grams is literally 45 dirham. Like $20 for 500 grams of chicken. Chicken breast, and it's not even nice chicken breast. So anyone that thinks I'm here saving money in Dubai, I ain't saving money. I promise ya. And this is also why I don't cook. I swear, once this diet is over, guys, you will never see me using that air fryer again. That air fryer is getting an absolute working right now. It is never getting used again after this 6 weeks time. Guys, I am being proactive, editing, getting a video up for yous. But I'm going to conclude... What am I leaning on? I'm going to conclude my first vlog back. I know it's been very boring because basically what we've done is just ran through a very boring... what life is kind of looking like at the moment. Like, it's very boring. It's literally just work, train, recover. My gym is great. So the gym that I was showing you is a new gym. So it's like, it's not the gym that I've been going to since I've been moving to Dubai. I've always only ever gone to one gym. This gym hasn't actually opened yet fully. So I've decided that it's brand new. It's got recovery. It's got such good equipment. I'm like, this is prime. Like, this is giving luxe Dubai. I love it. So hyperbaric chambers, ice baths, saunas, red light therapy, recovery boots, indoor outdoor section, even though it's very difficult to train outdoors. But yeah, I love it. Like, I absolutely love my life here. I feel like I'm just on holidays every single day. It just feels like a dream. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Let me know what you guys like want to see more in my videos and how long you want the videos to be too. If you like Tabby, do like half an hour ones, do 10-minute ones, do 45-minute ones. Let me know if there's anything specific, and I'll catch you in my next video.